Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Salty Walty in the Zany. He's using the Zany with the rocket launcher that the ground-type mobile suits can use. Its whole set of equipment comes from the ground-type mobile suits, including that machine gun subweapon. The Zanny is a 200 support, and it's a little bit fragile at 7,600 health, I want to say. For example, if that Ag gets a hold of it, it's teleporty. It's going to destroy it, but it's also got pretty good power behind it. So, and again, a good skill set. I believe it has Vulcans and grenades and a machine gun all together. So, it's good. And I'm gonna try and get around with it in its 180mm cannon, which is the default and the weapon it uses in Code Fairy most commonly. But yeah, this is I like just about all the mobile suits that have come out of Code Fairy. I've unlocked everything that's available at the moment now, and ooh, that was a big hit, whatever it was. And I don't think he's going to... Yep, they even knew to stop firing when he tackled. Yeah, he's not going to make it out of that, sadly. But this is an ace match, besides, as you may have noticed. But, yeah, everything I've gotten out of Code Fairy Volumes 1 and 2 has been pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with the game so far. I got a little frustrated with Volume 2. That may be on me for trying to marathon it, like the second or third night I had it, just to make sure I could get all my videos done and ready to edit on time. But yeah, I like it. It's fun, and it's, you know, like I've said before, in my opinion, it is well worth the money for the deluxe version, because the 31 token pack usually costs $27 by itself. It comes with all Mizaku, which is fun to use. It comes with some cosmetic stuff. It's not a bad deal as these things go. So. And I personally enjoy the game. You know, I think McLeod Gundam, Salty, and I even talked about how, you know, AA games were basically gone during one of our MS Saga streams, because, I mean, they just kind of don't budget for them anymore. There's indie and there's AAA and nothing in between, but I personally would say that Code Fairy is a solid AA game. So, if that's the kind of thing that you have missed in gaming, not perfect but interesting, it's definitely up there. And again, if you're familiar with GBO2, you will you'll be right at home with the controls. Though you will have to I found out after I did Chapter 1, you can just bail out of the tutorial and then get to the menu where you get to actually change your controls, but. That's okay. I managed to suffer through the tutorial and get things set up, so I'm fine now. But I may, since I can unlock some of the stuff on my Japanese account too, I do believe, I may switch over to that and replay the game at some point in the future just to get a hold of some of those mobile suits. But I might just wait until I'm done with Volume 3 and get all 3 of them at some point, because I have access to them at least, so not a huge deal. And wow, that is an ostentatious Jim Cannon there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what pattern that is. I'm not sure I have it, but it's definitely an interesting one. And hopefully not going to cause any like astigmatism problems for anybody. But we'll hope. So far, down to 4 minutes left. Salty's team has a decent lead at 200, I'd say, 3,300 to 2,100. And in 45 seconds, the ace, whoever that is, will be selected, and then they will have to hopefully protect that ace while letting that ace get the kills. And let's see, good assist there on the Ag, so that's out of the way for a minute. Looks like that's a Night Seeker in front of him. And yeah, 4160 to 2160. So yeah, definitely a solid lead at this point. 2 to 1's just about always a solid lead, really. And good grenade kill there. Let's see, in about 10-12 seconds, we'll find out if that makes Salty the ace. He might be able to get one more in there. Though, yep, got it with the grenade. Very nice. though I would have been tempted to just let that person live until now. But okay, McLeod Gundam's the ace. He's in a Zaku 1. That works. So yeah, now everybody softens things up for him, and hopefully he gets the kill. I think somebody else might have done, though. Yeah, looks like it. So it's kind of an unfortunate thing when you're focusing fire that can happen. But, you know, as long as people are not intentionally stealing kills out from under the ace, which I'm sure nobody here is doing, it should be good. There are a lot of times when you have a lead like this, people just decide it doesn't matter anymore, but my personal opinion is you may as well try and make the number go as high as you can. So may as well just stick with the strategy. Also, it's a good opportunity to, you know, stay in practice on the strategy. But okay, so yeah, Salty is ready to go. Jacob's taking some damage, but he's got teammates with him, and I'm amazed that that rocket actually missed, honestly, because it seemed like a fairly close call on that Night Seeker. But let's see, grenade out, and that should leave it. Yep, perfect setup for McLeod, and now Salty's going up the ramp after somebody else, and looks like McLeod's going up the other ramp. We're doing this is definitely a rout, but. Okay, yes, and the Zany has the kick. That's the most important thing. I'm trying to remember if this is the Zany ground type, as I think I mentioned, which is, you know, has slightly different setup than the original Zany, which only uses basically the same cannon they would eventually put on the ball. And I'm not sure, but I want to say that it's the original Zany may have carried a Heat Hawk. I don't remember. But of course, naturally, this is a Zaku frame with prototype Federation chunks put on it. New head, I think, new arms and legs, and just the Zaku core. So, yeah, just basically an engineering test bed for what will ultimately be the Federation line of mobile suits. Let's see, Salty is just waiting. Looks like McLeod's back at base repairing, which is a good place to be at this stage in the match. And good hit on the Ag. And now, however, is a bad place to be with the Ag, especially since the people that were helping keep it at bay were dead. But oh hey. But Jacob came up and got it, so we're in a good spot now. 10,965 to 3030. So that is a decided win for Salty and team. So yeah, that's not bad. And let's see how this. Let's see the final score. But yeah, the Zany is pretty good. If you still do 200 cost, which you know I do every once in a while, it's worth giving a try. Let's see, McLeod got about half the team's score all on his own. Salty got 5 kills and 1 death, 45,000 damage. Not bad at all. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I'm really interested to see what the mobile suits are for the last volume of Code Fairy, because there are actually like 3 strong and 1 maybe candidate in volume 2. And if we add any more, I'll be really confused, but they're saying they're only adding 2 for every volume into GBO2, so it's entirely possible that 2 of the things that we saw in here will get on a banner later. There's a couple of obvious choices that you may or may not have seen by now, but yeah, it's just there's more stuff that's ready to go into GBO2 than actually got put in the game yet, so it's gonna be interesting.